Attention, please. It's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rock.
Warning. The following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Meet us in the man cave. You're always welcome.
Don't put that there.
Sounds like an old Kentucky coal mine.
Well, folks, Chris is going live. Looks like we've got MH Reels here. This is yes. We're gonna try to have some fun tonight. We're gonna do our best not to stay on super long, and we do have, if you've noticed the thumbnail or even the description, we do have someone else who's going to be joining us here hopefully soon. All right, now he's just taking care of some business, and it's been an interesting past couple weeks for a lot of us. I know Chris has got a lot to share with us on that, but before we get into that, we'll definitely say hi to what we have. I mean, we just started. We decided to do this like 5 seconds ago, so it seems.
That's right. That's right.
Started using Restream because of it. Well, you should. It's awesome. It took me minutes just to get this going. I shit you not. I mean, I had everything. I thought of this ahead of time. I'll just put a copy, but the reality of it is, the old service, I would have had to have gone through a lot of hoops and a lot of shit just to fucking get things going. But Restream makes it so much easier. There's no doubt about it. So before our other guest joins us, Chris, I know you've got a lot to share with us. I really didn't get a chance to ask you just a little bit ago. We'll leave it at that because we don't want to ruin it for when it gets uploaded soon. How the hell has things been going for you here lately?
Good. I mean, works putting some dents in me, but you can't ask for better last couple weekends. It's been crazy. I know it's not top of the hour, but we are starting this, so I am gonna pop something new. This is new riff, high note. It's their limited runs, kind of their. Oh, that was nice. Anyways, let's get a little bit of that going in here.
What the fuck you drinking? I'm a little slow, and I have a reason for it. New riff.
Yeah. That's what we're doing. Tonight. I still got for those that are questioning. We just finished a recording. What do you call it? We call it a post. Is that right?
Yeah, post recording. Where I get to edit.
We just finished that. So obviously we've already been drinking a bit, but I'm still working on polishing this gal off, which this thing, I didn't speak about it, but it's fucking good. It's real good. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Interesting can. And yes, MH Reels, are you guys? Yes, we are on live on YouTube, Twitch, X, and Facebook.
Look at this thing, guys. Fucking weird design here. Anyways, this thing was, it says nothing. It does not have one descriptive note on it. It doesn't even tell you a percentage on this thing. Oh, yeah, it does. 7%, my bad. Anyways, that's what we're doing.
Let's see here if I can get this medium. No, I don't want it medium. I want it large. That's moving way too much there. Me, guys, I said something earlier. I have to try to be responsible and drink some water in between my beverages because unfortunately my weekends here recently have been a little bit more like I don't like to admit certain things when I'm in pain, but let's just say gout's not been my friend here lately. And so, yeah, I already checked the water. I shouldn't even have to say it, but because I am not giving up on life. That being said, I just have to be a little bit more really having more than just 2 drinks while I'm drinking, having 3. So yeah, I want some truth bomb. Ooh, that's a little too blurry.
Gotcha.
And
I do have questions about that, but we'll talk about that another time.
Yeah.
Because I want to make you forget about it, not dwell on it.
Yeah. Let's just say here's the good stuff about it. I've been trying to say goodbye to sugar in my diet, and it's been kind of hectic because you get kind of cranky and get kind of like withdrawals. But it's not like I've taken it out of my life completely. I finally just said, and this has been really hard. Regular Coca-Cola, I can't do it anymore. I can't. And instead of saying goodbye to it, because I've had it before. I went to Coke Zero a few times because I prefer it over the diet because this has like 0 sugar in it. And it still gives me that taste that I like. It's not the real thing. But sometimes your body says, motherfucker, you have got to start making some changes. So when it starts doing you got to listen to yourself. You got to listen to your body. And so I'm basically trying to eat a little healthier again, trying to say goodbye to certain things again. And so if you see me drinking a bottle of water every once in a while in between, it's because like you guys care. But I can't give up beer because
water.
Yeah. I can't give up beer because one of the major things about gout is beer. And I don't really, the reality of it is it's not like I sit around 7 days a week drinking beer or drinking alcohol. I'm doing it right here. And then when we're done, I don't go for a problem. Actually, this is the first time in 2 weeks I've had alcohol. So, but yeah, we'll get into that shit some other time. So
yeah,
water is delicious.
When it's a distant memory, we'll get back into that. One last footnote, though. I heard fresh fruit. Does fresh fruit help with gout?
There are certain, yes, like apples are good for you, bananas,
blueberries, stuff like that.
It's also has a lot to do with your acid intones. Like my blood is just like has been skyrocketing. In fact, in all honesty, guys, last time we did a live stream, I showed I was in pain. To be honest with you, we were sitting here for quite a while and my foot was just throbbing. And by the time I got up off this damn chair, it was swollen like And there's all sorts of issues, but unfortunately, beer is one thing that is really not the best for you when you have gout issues. It just it sucks. But I've been doing a really good job of just having the same issues with high blood sugars. Mine is just my acid. It's just like off the charts. So, it's part of life. Shit, life's shit happens, and it's not easy, as we all know, when your feet or your foot is messed up, and you got to work. Because I'm one of these kind of people. I have to work. I can't rely on other people to take care of me. And I don't want to rely on other people to take care of me because I'm stubborn in that way. So I got to find a way to gimp around on my foot while I'm working. So my new job, by the way, is panhandling. Oh, look at that. I went for a long walk on the beach and oh God. That is, that is nice. We don't have a lot of beaches here in Ohio, but damn.
Well, there's the Enon Beach.
Yes, Enum Beach.
Shit, right in the middle of Springfield.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Man-made beach where it's not far from Crystal Lake. And here
I
we
know,
go,
right?
folks. Our special guest is joining us. There he is, the man.
Oh, yeah,
I
we
said it
gotta get rid
earlier.
of this.
Yes, we'll have to.
What up, guys?
How
Long
you-
time no talk.
Yeah, it's been a long time there, and we'll get the chat showing up here.
Yeah.
So, yes, we're here live this evening, and this gentleman here that's joining us, you may have recognized him on Facebook, maybe Instagram. He's been a part of the chat every once in a while, but you know what? I'm going to shut up and let these two guys talk a little bit more about what we got going on here on the screen.
He's taking over. Meet us in the man cave.
No. No, you can't say that. You can't say that. I'm a small fish in a big pond. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. I'm a little guy.
But I appreciate it. You know, I'm trying my hardest. You know, I love doing this. In a way, it's therapy. It's very therapeutic. Sit out here, speaker on, music on, and I'll change my genre of music up like it's you know, I don't know, but I'll just change up the music sometimes and just be out here for hours. Airbrush, dry brush, you know, everything. So I love it. It's just fun.
So yeah, if you're just joining us, or if you're watching this later, yes, as you can clearly well tell, let me get this off the screen here. That way the name will look a little bit more clear for you. But yes, Matt from Haddonfield Creations. He's, in fact, I know Chris will help me out here by sharing some of the Matt's, work that he's been doing here. What would be the best way to describe what you do with these masks here, Matt? I mean, rehaul, overhauls, or just simply getting some latex and going to town?
I mean, sometimes I call them rehauls and sometimes I call them overhauls. I guess I kind of look at it like if somebody else did some work to a mask and then somebody else, and that same person came to me and wanted me to redo what they've already had done, then I would kind of call that a rehaul. But an overhaul is like something that had, no work done to it yet. And then I overhaul it. I don't know if that makes sense.
That does. I like that analogy. That's pretty damn cool. I like that.
Okay, cool. So,
well, this person right here, we'll definitely get into some more gaming in the future. Right now, we're definitely getting into some more. I guess
that's probably my fault.
It's okay. No, that's okay, because that's part of our umbrella of things going on here. I mean, we've got. It's pretty much stated in the beginning. It's horror. Hell, I forget what it says down at the bottom, but it's horror movies, cars, music, and some random shit. And, Matt, I want to definitely get back to your Myers mask. I know Chris has got some more questions to ask. But, Matt,
sure.
I'll ask you this and let Chris kind of lead into it. Do you like music, Matt?
Yes.
Music is life, sir. Music is life.
I've noticed quite a few you've posted. What's your Mount Rushmore look like? Ooh, I put him on the spot. Did you hear that?
It's funny because of like what I loved when I was a teenager to what I'm getting into now. It's like a total 180. But when I was a teenager, it was nothing but rap, hip hop, stuff like that.
I feel you.
And the last 15 years, I've loved nothing but classic rock. Zeppelin, Ozzy. Obviously, I know I've been listening to some Ozzy because you called me out on some of my videos when you were looking at my Instagram before. You were like, oh, he's got Ozzy on there. Rolling Stones, Journey, all the good classic rock stuff. I love it. I love it. And I'll still listen to some hip hop, but But for some reason, like lately, I've been like listening to more like some of that deathcore stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Don't ask me why. I've just I heard a song, and it's, you know, some of it's been in, you know, movies, like some horror movies and stuff, and I'm like, I kind of like that. I like that track. I like the way the music sounds. You know, I can't really get into the like that kind of stuff, but some of the music, like some of the guitar solos and breakdowns and the drum solos, it's just like, that shit sounds amazing. Like I want a drum set. Like I told you guys before, I had a studio. I know I'm getting off topic. You know, I had a studio, so I, you know, did a music thing. But I want a drum set so bad. But anyway, Mount Rushmore. What is that? Is that 5 or 4?
It's whatever you want it to be. It's whatever you want it to be.
Our math is special here on.
I do got a question for you. Did you dabble in drums before? You got past experience with that, or
No,
are you
I
looking to learn?
I used to have a 4 set of Congo drums actually, but I never had regular drums. But I know I could do it.
Okay. Think of Dave Grohl. I think we're all pretty much familiar with Dave Grohl a little bit. You know, a little bit of background, Nirvana, Foo Fighters.
Who is that a little bit?
Okay.
Dave. Oh.
Okay. I got you now. I'm on track now. That's fine.
Okay. But he started off playing drums by just hitting books and pillows. And he became a little with a popular band, Nirvana. Before that, obviously. But so there you go. I mean, you want a drum kit. You think of somebody who's as big as Dave Grohl was, as somebody who pretty much plays all instruments this day and age. But yeah, he was playing drums because he couldn't afford it. And that's how he learned to play drums, by watching others, by hitting books and pillows.
Yeah. He probably learned with his own audio and video, you know, seeing it being done and hearing what's happening at the same time while he's seeing it.
Yeah.
So that's how I learned. Like I told you, I got into doing some beats and stuff back in the day. That's I mean, you know, I had help with being told what to do and how to do something, but I would also watch a buddy of mine just like creeping behind his shoulder, watching a computer screen and watching what he's doing with the mouse or on a keyboard or, you know, on a drum machine, just watching and listening at the same time, and then seeing how he put it together on his computer screen. I was like, oh, that's how he did that. So, you know, it's, you know, that's how I learn a lot, with some audio and video. But anyway, my Mount Rushmore definitely would, you know, Ozzy is definitely up there. Tech 9.
Ooh, all right.
Shit, man, this is
Little
hard.
Nina coming in here. I hear you.
Tech 9? Yeah, yeah. Fuck. That's tough. I don't know. I'm just gonna go classic rock with it. Mick Jagger. Even though, you know, he's not like the best singer, but
probably the king of entertainers,
performer
of all times.
Yeah,
absolutely, 100%.
You guys got me stuck with this question.
It's the pressure
Definitely
cooker.
got me stuck.
No, at the end of this, you're never allowed to listen to anyone else again. You're only allowed to listen. I'm going to watch you. I'm going to watch you.
These 4 or 5 that I picked. Yeah. Oh, shit, man.
Make or break time.
You know, as well as I do, if you have this question stuck in your head tomorrow and the next week, you'd be like, oh, shit, why didn't I think of... Exactly.
But go ahead.
Oh, I don't want to. Maybe this might help you a little bit here, because I don't want to take away.
We haven't done a good top 5 in a while.
Thunder. Yeah, we definitely have not done a good top 5. I think this could be fun to continue on to what we're doing here. But I really want to make sure that when we're on the subject here of music, Chris wants to share a little bit of his own personal history with music within the past week.
I'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh, he's waiting. He's waiting, huh?
Oh, absolutely. We gotta let him finish here.
I thought maybe if you said
thinking of-
something, he might go, "Oh yeah, I know, yeah."
I was trying to see what was in my playlist to just kind of remind me, because for some reason with questions like that, it's like I get stuck. Like,
Yeah.
oh man, that's tough because there's so many. There's you know how it is. There's just so many artists.
Oh yeah.
It's hard to pick 4 or 5, but if we're talking about like rock, like I love Alice in Chains, like Lane Staley, or R.I.P.
Andrew's like, "Damn it, why am I here right now?"
I love Alice in Chains. I said Tech Nine for hip hop. I mean, my cousin from California, he is a rapper himself. He's like one of those fast rappers, kind of like Tech Nine. He's done shows with Tech Nine. He's got a song with Tech Nine on his own album. He's been on one of Tech Nine's albums. His rap name is Underrated. He's from Humboldt County, California. If you've ever heard of Humboldt County, but it's like the marijuana mecca of the country.
Nice.
Yeah. Shit. I don't know, man. I gotta keep thinking.
All right, we'll call it a rotation.
Talk about something else.
We'll call it a rotation spot.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. You want me to go into this for real right now?
Chris,
I don't know.
You can make the call.
I don't know how to quantify last weekend. Shit, man. I guess it starts with everything before that, because literally I start driving down. I've been working on Ember's car, making sure it's tip-top shape. That's the car we took down because it's the newest car into the fleet, the Webb fleet, whatever. So we take that shit down there. We get to Newport because I'm like, I got to stop off at New Riff. I have to see if they have Duet in. They did not have an in, by the way. I'm
of course
totally bummed. They sold out of Duet in 6 minutes.
This is a bourbon he's
every
referring
fucking
to.
bottle of that bourbon in 6 minutes, dude. I was so bummed. But anyways, I get down there. Sure enough, I'm taking one of the off ramps, and the brake pedal drops to the floor. So I'm like, ooh, that could be a couple of things. I'm taking this fucking off ramp in a big circle, and I'm pumping the brakes because you either have an air bubble, you have a broken line, or the brake pad's gone.
Yeah.
I just think of
sure enough, I pump it by the fourth pump, I get pressure back. So I'm like, okay, either that passed or I lost a brake pad. Fuck. So, I mean, we get stopped off. I'm looking at the brakes. I'm smelling. I'm like, yeah, well, that's definitely metal on metal.
Yeah.
I lost a fucking brake pad.
Brake pad gone.
Where do we go from here? We got an hour and 40 minutes before we have to get to our destination, and we're an hour and 40 minutes from home. So I'm like, we're just gonna go. So the entire fucking weekend, we drove metal on metal, fucking grinding everywhere. Totally fucked that rotor. I got home.
Rotor fucked up.
Oh, it felt like a vinyl record, dude.
Oh my god.
It was toast. So I switched out. I did all the brakes Monday night, but we got to the concert. We did our thing. I was gonna go to, because I was on Whiskey Row. Like, I was staring at Old Forester's distillery. I was like right down the street from Four Roses Distillery.
That's what I was. Sorry.
I was right there. I was at the bourbon mecca of the world. Like, it was so fucking incredible. But all the stores were closed because we got there so late. So it's like one of those situations where, like, so close, so fucking far. I can't go in there.
You know, here's my smart ass response to it. Well, why did it take you so long? It's not like you were using your brakes. Bad joke.
There you go. There you go.
But my initial thoughts, and I'm going to shut up. When you started telling this is where I found the old me coming in. Oh my God. I'd start freaking out because I got my wife and my 2 babies in the car right now. The brakes have got to fucking work, or I'm going to jump in front of this fucking car before anything else happens.
Scott, you should know me by now. I am impulse. I am fucking on the edge of my seat, dude. We're fucking doing this.
Yeah,
we've come too far. We're gonna see this.
Oh, I get it. It's just there's something about, you know, there's mountains as you're getting closer to Louisville, and I've got my kids in the back seat, and I don't have any brakes. That's when I start visualizing those fucking hills and shit.
Oh, that was a fucking blast. Let me tell you.
Yes, Mike, we are live. We are live.
All the way down a fucking hill, dude.
I don't think I had anything that crazy, but I had a car, the fire, you know, like the firewall blew or whatever it was, and burning, boiling antifreeze just came through right at the pedals, and I was driving down a coastal highway in Ocean City, Maryland. So, you know, I had flip-flops on. Firewall, just antifreeze comes right through.
Oh,
boom.
Jeez.
I'm holding the steering wheel. Both legs come up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And a buddy of mine is in the car. He's like, you need to pull over. I was like, I know. So, and I'm in like the middle, I'm in like the middle lane of a highway, you know, 3-lane highway. And I look to make sure nobody's there. And I just hit a right, first street that came up on the right. I just pulled over and had to put my foot back in it to hit the brake and put it in park, and then got out like, what the fuck just happened? And like, I had this car for about 8 years, and it's like, I'm done with it. It wasn't the Cutlass that I was talking about earlier.
See, the only thing I could do was turn into a positive. This didn't happen when my baby's fucking driving. This happened.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh shit.
So
Let's not even go there.
So I could make sure that this shit is right. I'd rather it happen to me. So
yeah.
Thank God.
Shit.
Anyways, we do the thing. We get all the way down there. We have dinner because it's so fucking late. I sent you a picture of it, Scott. I was right on fucking Whiskey Row. We had a great dinner. We ended up getting to the hotel. This hotel, I'm not gonna bullshit you guys. It was not good. It was a fucking mess. They were going through fucking renovations and had fucking just it was in bad shape.
Why were they even open?
I don't know. It was not good. Anyways, we got in there. Somehow I booked 2 full-size beds for 4 people.
Now, for you folks out there, a full-size bed is smaller than a queen-size bed.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Isn't that the bed up from a twin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Because a twin that's a single though, right? Twin.
Yeah. It's like twin, full. Wait, sorry.
There you go.
Twin, full, and then queen and king.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I know this because I've had twin, full, queen, and king.
So we get in there, and Natalie's just looking at me. She's like, "Did you really?" She's like, "How are we going to sleep?" It's 1:40 in the morning, by the way, folks. I'm like, "We're just going to sleep because that's all we can fucking do right now." I wake up at 3:20 in the morning. Somehow I had worked myself down so far that Natalie's ass was right in my face. It was the most uncomfortable sleep in the world. And then 7:20 in the morning, they start construction. So they're banging on the wall. They're stomping up and down. They're working on everything. Worst night's sleep of my life. Needless to say, we get up. I'm like, okay, since it didn't work out last night, and since we had god awful sleep, I'm going to go ahead, drop you guys somewhere. You can go shopping, whatever. And I'm going to go to Whiskey Row. I'm going to check shit out. I really want to see this. So that Natalie's like, why don't we drive by the venue and see what's going on? It's 10:20 in the morning. So we drive by the venue. We're fucking scraping fucking brakes everywhere. Everybody turns and faces us. Sure enough, there's a fucking line at 10:20 in the morning. People are already starting to line up for this concert. So I'm like, son of a bitch. We have to go get in line. We are, oh God, we're about probably 15 people back. So that's great, right? We had early entry, plus we're like 15 people back. We're sure to get front row. But no Whiskey Row. This car is about to fall apart. I gotta go park this thing. The only parking I could get was literally 23 minutes away. I had to walk all the way back after dropping them off to stand in line. We stand in line half the fucking day. I'm talking to random people. I don't even get their names or nothing like that. I started drinking at 11 a.m. I drank everything I had in my fucking cooler and shit. And sure enough, we get to the point to where we start lining up. They started lining us up about 4:45. I'm so exhausted. I'm not even coherent. But I'm going to start sharing pictures because
I know that feeling.
There's our little perch where we were fucking sitting half the fucking time.
Nice.
There's the girls.
That's right. You have 2 daughters, right? Or 3?
In front row.
Is
fucking
this like,
amazing.
Is this shit? What stadium? And it's look. Is that like a professional ballpark or something?
Yes, this is the Cardinals stadium in Louisville.
Oh, okay. A Reds minor league team. Okay.
Nice. Chris, you have 2 daughters or 3?
2 daughters.
2 daughters. Okay.
Oh, Natalie's like, thank you.
you gotta give me you gotta give me some advice and tips and stuff on when they get older, because my daughter is 6.
Oh man,
sweetest girl though, man.
I can't promise you it's good advice, but I'll give you some.
Hey, advice is advice. You know.
By this point, I'm so fucking fried and drunk. Like, I'm just.
Okay, don't give me any advice.
I'm just happy to be here.
Nah, I guess I know what you mean.
Look at that though, man. I've been watching this dude since he first started out, like 2017, 2018, like putting videos on YouTube. And now this dude, you can barely get tickets for him. He's playing for 60,000 people right here in this fucking stadium.
Wow.
And by the way, in all seriousness, since this is live and who exactly is it that you want to go see? I know people could see it on the shirts, but just in case.
Zach Bryan.
There you go.
Zach Bryan.
I'm used to asking questions like people need to explain to me like I'm a kindergartner. That's why I'm prepared for this.
I mean, look at all those fucking people. It goes all the way around. It was a triple decker fucking stadium.
That's CGI.
That's a lot of fucking people. That's what that is.
And I tell you, I shit you not, dude. I mean, every single person singing in unison all of his songs. He was on for damn near 3 fucking hours straight. Performed 34 songs. Like, that is an impressive set list, man.
That's crazy.
Try to give you your money's worth, especially after all the shit you had to deal with.
Yeah.
True that.
I mean, crazy. And then wait, where's there? There's a better video. That one, something happened with that one. Oh shit. There he goes.
Oh, nice. Pretty close.
Crazy, man.
All right. While he's doing that, folks, real quick, you guys,
That's pretty cool.
I'm not going to load Premiere videos up anymore because apparently it's confusing people because they're used to seeing us do live streams. So when I see last weekend, while this was going on for Chris, I uploaded, I think it was Stepfather, and I uploaded as Premiere. And at the time, I'm really dealing with some gout issues, and people thought it was a live stream. And so from now on, I'm no longer going to do Premiere loads up. So I do apologize about that, but it's that again, I guess that's kind of a good thing because you guys are used to seeing us here live, and it's I'm because
It's all good.
the premieres, there's a live chat. That's what it is.
Yeah, just ask us a question. If we answer it, then we're fucking live.
We done fucking up. But before I go any further here, you guys got with Chris's story. I want to also real quick, since Mike is here, maybe you're watching or you're just joining right now, as you see this gentleman right here down here with us, Matt Leiderman, with obviously with Haddonfield Creations. You probably have seen his work,
maybe.
And in fact, I'm going to show this on the screen again.
Yeah, let's open it up to the people. Does anybody want to know anything? Any questions you want to ask? You guys want to ask Matt?
Nah, they don't want to know.
Yeah, they do.
Well,
but
maybe.
Because let's face it, I want to say some of our most popular pre-recorded videos is anything Meyer related, and I just want to get back on the topic here, especially with Matt joining us here with all this, because obviously we've made it very clear before in the past, if we have artists here joining us as special requests, we want you to see the other sides of other than what. Of course, what you see here, there's, the thing that, of course, Matt, he's very passionate about with being an artist here on masks and all that. So, yeah, if you guys, like Chris says, you have any questions, please fire away, about what masks work here. Because we actually have already did a little video earlier, so we get to share that with you here next week. But since you're here right now and you're a little curious about what Matt is doing when it comes to these Meyer masks, now's your opportunity to ask him here live, right here, right now.
Anybody can ask anything they want.
Here you go. Here's the first one.
If they want.
There you go.
What makes the orange blood? The orange blood?
Oh.
You mean like this here, or are you talking about something else?
I think that's what we're going at there.
Are you going for like what makes what he uses to make it orange, or faded, or how did he come to? Yeah.
Well, if
you need clarification,
this is what you're talking about, I know it does look kind of orangish, especially with I got some lights on, but that is actually out of a Skin Illustrator palette. It's called T4 Skin Illustrator palette, like Terminator 4. It's just a little palette. It's activated with 99% alcohol. A little dab in there and get your brush and mix it up and get some on the brush. And I try to wipe a little bit off on paper towel or a extra t-shirt or something like that, and I'll just lightly start going in and brushing it on where I want it. And if I'm not happy with some of it on a certain spot, I could take it off with some of that alcohol, or just a little bit of water on like a Q-tip or something, and just wipe away. Or But yeah, it's not orange, so it could just be the lighting and how subtle it is. But it's just it's just called blood tone in the actual Skin Illustrator palette. So that's what it is.
Let me see if I can get a better picture because it is more reddish.
Yeah, it's definitely got red tone to it. I mean, I know if I kind of hold it up here, the lighting might kind of drown it out, but there you go.
There you go. Yeah.
There you go. That's pretty good.
You know, when I first initially had noticed that concept or just the artwork itself from like say a poster or James, you know, when they were showing that concept, and I'm going to ask you, since you're obviously very well adapted to that, is my impressions was like, that's like the original, you know, we're giving this vibe of the flesh tone underneath that, you know, mask, or sorry, underneath the paint. Like you're going with the Kirk. I mean, that's kind of like when I first looked at that, you know, like the poster, I want to say it was.
Yeah.
I'm like, is that the paint coming off under, you know, like there's
Right.
the Kirk, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I know. But speaking of, you know, like the flesh tone, this is a little bit more lighter color than what I would have liked to do with it, but I've kind of darkened it a little bit. It's I just added more of the darker paint that I use out of the two paints to make the flesh tone. But you know, I mean, this isn't bad, but I think it should be a little bit more browner tone to it. But you know, to each his own. If somebody likes it more like this, then that's cool. But in my opinion, I think it should be a little bit more dark, like darker color, the actual flesh tone itself. But I have darkened up my paint since then. You know.
I was gonna ask you, like, are you one of those you know, finishers, those artists that you finish something and while you're finishing it or whatever, you're thinking about the next one maybe, and you're thinking like, oh, I'll just do this next time, and you're always constantly trying to progress your craft. Is that you?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, especially when I'm getting close to like finishing a mask, like if it's like the hairline on the mask, because that's usually what's last. I'll be like, yep, I know what I'm supposed to do next time with this same mask. If I do another one when it comes to this section of the paint or whatever, you know, I know to do this next time or not to do this next time.
Mm-hmm.
So,
no, I think that's smart. I think that's the way to fucking do it. I mean, especially if you can make things. That's just that experience teacher. It's teaching you like how to hone your craft. Yeah,
exactly. Because you know, obviously, just like I tell my 6-year-old, like practice makes, and she goes perfect. I'm like, that's right. So you know, practice makes perfect. You keep going, you learn as you go, and you know, you get better by making mistakes. You get better by failing, obviously, which I guess is kind of, you know, a mistake will lead to that if you make more than one or anything. But you know, you learn as you go.
There's the $1 million question right there. How do you approach this?
What's that?
Oh, how do you
there?
measure? Yeah,
Measure. I've never really measured, I guess, but I just look at the best reference photos I can have and study the hell out of them. Like for example, with an H6, like the corner is just about lined up with this little crease. It might be a little bit higher. You know, don't quote me. I'm not the best with actually, you know, this mask, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like I'm not like that, but you know, I just kind of eyeball things. And, you know, I just start out with drawing with a little pen. And if I don't like the way it looks, I take a little Q-tip with lacquer thinner on it and just kind of erase that pen off of there. And I just start over until I keep looking at that eye that I drew out to the reference photo, you know, just keep looking back and forth. And if I feel it's right, then I feel it's right. Or if I make it too big, I can always add some latex and reshape it, fill it in. So, you know, you know, the mask isn't really trashed if you messed up an eye cut. you can always add some latex to it, fill it in, reshape it. And if you added too much latex, and if you have a Dremel, even just like a small little cheap Dremel on hand, you can always trim it back, or just take little scissors and trim that back and then smoothen it out with your Dremel. It's all about like, because I've done that in the past where I didn't think about fixing an eye cut with latex. I'm like, no, just fuck this whole mask up, and now it's done. It's trash.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Yeah. I guess I got to order another one, or whatever. Or I'm just like, I don't know. I just try to fix it. You know what I mean? But and it works. It can work. You just got to make sure if it's for a customer, obviously, you don't want it to have that little gap in between the original eye cut that you did and the added latex that you did, because there can be like a little creased line in there separating the latex you added to what you've already cut off. So, if you're very OCD about it like that, make sure it's nice and smooth, and you'll be all right. So
that's really wow. Well, you know what? I learned a lot right there. Honestly, I've never thought of that. No, I'm serious. Because it always, I want to say it's been, I'm going to use YouTube as a either you call it a poor or a good example, where you see people where they're showing their mask, maybe what they've worked on, and it's like, oh God, that eye cutout's way too big, too big. And but the whole concept of taking them, like you said, with the latex, it's like, okay, just plaster it on. You didn't say it, but I never thought of that. I'm like, well, it makes sense, because you're just adding latex to latex. But that's really damn cool. So I hope it's not just me that's sitting going like, holy shit, not only did I not learn, that's a good idea. So
I just have like a squeeze bottle with like a very small tip to it, and try to just get it on there, and very carefully, and like I'm trying to go so slow, it's like your hand starts shaking, you're like, oh shit. but it's okay, because it'll come out slowly. You don't have to squeeze the life out of it. You just slowly, gently squeeze it out. And
now I want to get to, I'm thinking of, I don't want to say share too much, not that it's a big deal, like it's a secret, because obviously we had talked earlier, pre-recorded, but I noticed, other than what the fuck you drinking, which you obviously having some Irish whiskey, we kind of do that, but there's something hiding behind your right elbow there that you didn't have earlier.
Oh, this, yeah. I was telling you guys about the H6 Hero mask.
Yes,
like rotting and stuff like that, and how I took a Trick or Treat Studios H6 and put the wire mesh in there. Which shout out to CCN Studios Colton, for helping me out with how to do hair with the faux fur and the wire mesh. All this has wire mesh inside of it, and then like a mesh cloth on top of
that. Looks rigid.
Yeah, and I know, there's some missing right there, but that doesn't matter. And then I even put an armature wire in right here. I'm backwards. It's messing me. Yeah, right here. So you can kind of.
That is so cool.
You can reshape it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but if you guys have ever seen pictures of what the rotted Hero, like the Hero mask looks like in its rotted stage, like it's sunken in right here. Like here, if I just did like that, it stays like that.
I'll be damned.
That's funny.
Or if I do this,
because everybody wants the wide neck. Okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You can mess with it. Like there's a crease right here in the Hero mask, and I hope I don't piss Nag off about this, but it's not like this is his. But I just folded that up and made a little crease right there, because there's a crease in the neck. Just stuff like that. So and this is just for fun, this is just experimenting for me, but I tried, and then there's a crack in the neck. I actually took a Dremel and just slowly, with a stone bit that had a straight edge on it, and just put that little crack in there, and there's another crack there, and the neck is kind of jagged and rounded in certain spots and just has like chips missing out of it. And it's not 100% accurate or anything, but like it just stands up because of all that mesh and that wire in the neck.
That is so damn cool. Honestly, it's just
like I said, shout out to Colton Clegg. So, he's the one who told me about it.
It's interesting, man.
He even sent me a link, for the materials, the wire mesh, the fabric mesh to go over top of it. And I just ordered it, and I just flipped it inside out and started cutting pieces out and kind of puzzled it together and used the latex, put it on there, and
there's the answer to fixing your H2 right there. Seriously,
getting that stretch.
I mean, you could do that with any mask. If a mask has the capsule stretch, or the warlock stretch, you could just put some of that in there and be like, fold it around and get it how you want. And it's wearable because you got the fabric mesh over it, so it's covering up the wire stuff so you don't slice your face off or anything like that.
I'll be right back.
So,
did you leave? Wait,
I think he needs to use the.
Okay,
yeah, I'll be right back.
Gotcha. Yeah. I know what you're doing now. Okay. I was like, damn.
The little boy.
That's fucking interesting. I wonder what kind of stretches you could pull off with that thing, because that
right. And I don't know if you could see it or for like the lighting. I'm backwards. Yeah, see, it's so that light. I don't know if you could see it. There's like a little crease in there in the chin,
sure,
or like a dent.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the mesh in there. Like I just kind of push it in while my fingers are behind the chin, pushing back out.
Gotcha.
So it kind of just gives it that little dimple in right there in the chin, because that's the way the hero looks now. So, like I said, I can't get my hands on a blank. I've asked him. He won't do it. I understand. I respect him. Like I said, I might have been a little bit over the edge. We're just like, come on, let me get one. I'll pay you right now for a blank. But I don't want to.
I don't think it's. I don't know, man. I don't think you were over the edge of anything.
Well,
it's just a simple question. Like,
but I've been asked on and off. I was probably asking him for like a few months about it. But, he'd be like, give me, a few weeks. Let me think about it. Get back to me. I'm like, it's been exactly 3 weeks. I'm hitting him up right now. But
yeah, you know what he was doing? He was backgrounding you. I guarantee you, dude.
I already know. I guarantee it too. I already know.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm not going to steal somebody's, sculpt or what. I'm not. I don't have the skills or technology to 3D scan and print and recast, and I don't have those skills. I don't have that.
Yeah, you wanted it for your own personal.
For myself, I just wanted to paint one and hair one, and have it for myself. Since I love painting and hairing the masks myself.
Dude, I don't see anything wrong with that. That's crazy.
Speaking of other artists, I figured it's important to share here since we're on the subject matter right now. I am personally waiting to listen to this Monday because I have Monday is my day of really seriously focusing on podcasts. But we have something I think a lot of fans out there with Morgan, where he's going to get into the details more here, obviously, in this podcast with Evan Matthew Reed has been doing.
I don't mean to interrupt real quick, but I'm gonna take a 1 minute break myself. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Great episode, man.
Yeah, I'm deliberately waiting till I thought I should do it tonight, but I got so busy. I'm like, no, that'll work out good for me selfishly on Monday. Monday is my serious podcast day.
Anybody that's interested in either WMP or Mass Brothers Incorporated, at which I've been pushing that forever. Just, I mean, take the fact that I'm friends with these dudes. I consider them friends. I'll be in their corner. Take all that out of consideration. They do phenomenal work. I mean, it's just fucking awesome, and they're all concerned about their actual, like, real life gains. They want to. They're driven by things. They want to succeed in a whole bunch of stuff, and they took a little break, especially Matt. Matt, I mean, I'm sure anyone can respect out there the break that Matt Reed took, and that was he pursued his nursing degree, and he's a nurse now. I mean, he's in the medical field. He's doing great shit, and I applaud him on that. And it's kind of coming back around. He's got his own studio, and he's got Mass Brothers as well with Chris. And the third member of that, of course, is Rick Ramby, who's just a badass himself. I mean,
Yeah.
he lives about 20 minutes between me and Scott. I mean, he's not far at all. He's just a great dude. And man, like they took a little break, a little Sabbath, whatever you want to call it, and they're circling back around, and they just realized the passion that they have for this. And I was talking to Chris about it, and he's literally like, we have so many plans between not only this year, but the next like 2 years that we want to do and stuff we want to accomplish. So he's really excited about things. He's got big plans for the next, couple years coming up. He's got great stuff coming down the pipeline. He's got one he announced during that podcast. Well, you know what? I'm going to let the man announce it himself. If you want to learn more about it, go watch the podcast, or not watch it, but listen to it, because he's on Spotify and stuff. But go listen to it. You'll find out all the details, and be there. Be there at the you'll know what I'm talking about when you watch it. Just be there. We can all tune in to the essentially auction that they have going on, and we can all hang out, and it'll be a lot of fun.
So there you go. You can clearly see here on the screen, Unleashed. It's just got Spotify. Yeah.
I love that. Cheers to the journey. Cheers to the journey. Yes, sir.
So it's very easy to find. And I'm going to be selfish here one more time. I have to, because this H2 right there. Whoa, man. I know I've been showing a lot on the screen. I have to get my 2 slobbering cents in. Oh man. That
might be Matt.
That's a beauty, Clark. Oh man, it's something else.
Our boys are still asking if we're live or not. Yes, we are live, sir.
I think they're messing with us. I think that's exactly what they're doing right now. Dear Lordy,
guys, we just had a little break. That's all. We're right back at it. Don't you worry.
Yeah. Was this question the best and the hardest part of your job? Okay.
He's back just in time.
Yeah.
I'm back. Sorry.
You got another question, sir?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what we got.
Yeah. I'll get you on the big screen there.
Hardest part of your job, any favorite projects you've done? The best part is just
opening up that bottle of Irish whiskey.
Yes, sir.
Cheers to you guys.
Let me see that again. I'm drunk now. Napo Castle.
Napple Castle. It's
Irish.
Yeah, he said, I don't know.
If that's what it said.
Irish whiskey that's aged 12 years. It's almost gone too. It was a full bottle earlier. Oops, never mind. Didn't say that.
No.
So yeah,
maybe half full.
full.
The best part, I would say, is just being able to do this and be part of somebody's collection. And yeah, obviously, making a little bit of money on the side is also great too, but it's not all about the money. It's about getting those messages from your customer and saying like, I literally laughed out loud when I opened the box and looked at this mask because of how fucking good it looks or something like that. And I was like, I know that feeling. Thank you for telling me this. Like, this makes me feel so good that somebody enjoys my work. Like, where an artist puts their work out there like that, that can make somebody very vulnerable, because they could be, their work can be frowned upon or it can be loved so much. But I don't think I've really had any negative feedback like that. So that is probably the best part about it. That satisfaction that comes through a text message, whether it's typed or like a voice text. You're just hearing your customer or reading how your customer is like so happy with the work that you've done for them. So that's the best part. The hardest part? I don't know. I mean, with like trilogy masks, I feel like it used to make me a little bit nervous because of the dry brushing process, and I hated if I dry brushed too much and it got like that sandpaper texture feeling where there's like a lot of latex bumps underneath the paint. It just has, like I said, like a sandpaper feel to it. But I've kind of figured out how to get past that. And I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't really say it's hard, but it can be a little, at first it could be a little nerve wracking, but once you get it and, you do it over and over and then you get it and you're like, this isn't hard anymore. It's like, just like a job or something, a new job. You don't think you're going to do well at it, even though, you give it your all and you just be confident and you do it and, you'll be fine. Get it? But I would say, I mean, really wouldn't say there's anything hard about it, if that makes sense. Favorite projects? Definitely doing ends masks, Halloween 6 masks. I mean, I think they're all considered my favorite. I don't think I have just one that's my favorite, but I just enjoy doing all of them. That's pretty much that.
Right on, sir. I'm gonna join you across the pond here. Can't have you showing me up here. Lafroy galore.
There you go.
Go with.
There you go.
I just leave my Irish whiskey back there, behind the corner, I should say. Yeah, it's technically behind the corner.
We need to be more like you, though. I drink more water. I mean, that's all I drink is water, pretty much. But it keeps hiding back here, so I'll take a sip. But I'll cheers, Chris. I'll cheers you, Scott. A little cheers.
Hey, you know what? I mean, I am at least sponsoring.
Damn,
at least
man.
Yeah,
I just want to say thank you guys for the opportunity and having me, on the show. Thank you.
Well,
Dude,
thank you
for coming on.
Yes, I mean, I learned a lot tonight. I mean, the tricks. I mean, it's almost like, what is he going to do next? I love the innovation of the creativity, and it's just like, it's not like it's like, well, holy shit, why didn't I think of that? It's like, it's so simple, it's brilliant, like with the mesh and all that. It's just, it's really just so damn cool. I mean,
yeah.
And I get excited about that stuff, and I would hope that a lot of fans out there, collectors, would get excited about that stuff too. It would be like, ooh, because that's kind of like what you showed there with the H6. Like for us, that's a cool prototype idea.
Yeah.
But
again, I don't want anybody to think I'm stealing.
No.
Nags H6 or anything like that. Like I've even shown him pictures of it in videos and stuff. I was like, look, I've been doing this to try to replicate. And he was like, what did he say? He said, nice touch with the mesh there, like the inside with the mesh to manipulate the sculpt of the mask itself.
Mm-hmm. Okay, if this will help you feel any better. Obviously, in the past, I've had I've had a personal relationship with the gentleman, and I came up with a concept, or no, I don't want to say concept. That's just way too far. We were working on a project, and I years ago just thought of the bust ordeal. Not like I came up with the bust idea, like I originated. I was just like, the wheels were spinning, and I'm looking at these things, and I'm like I know what I wanted. I visualized a Myers mask on a smaller a mini me type of life-size mannequin, and I was like, so if I do this, okay. So now I got a little miniature bust out of cutting I've done the videos, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen them.
I started thinking about, okay, going back to the film itself and Michael Myers, and then of course we all know the history. We don't need to go down that rabbit hole again. Of it was the Kirk mask, it was painted, blah blah blah. I started thinking, what if that paint that wasn't really completely dry yet started rubbing off on the inside of the coveralls? So inside the collar, I started putting some white paint like it was brushed off the neck. And you started seeing some of the wear and tear from the mask. And I shared that idea verbally, with Nikos. And he's like, that's a pretty good idea. Yeah. And it's not like I'm not inventing. I'm not Wilbur Wright, say, oh my God, there's an airplane. It's just, I love the fact that all of us come up with these brilliant little moments of like, it's so little, it's so small, it's brilliant. Yeah. And if some of us think, well, you're stealing my no, damn it. We all have a mind of our own. Yeah. We all have it's called us human. If we all did the same thing and had the same ideas and like the same colors and like the same thing, this would be a boring planet.
Imagine if the car world only had one brand.
Oh, it's called a Ford TQ.
Just saying.
It was a Ford, a TQ.
There was one person who invented a car, and he drove it. There were people. I mean, you could take the story of Ferrari versus Lamborghini. Lamborghini wanted nothing but to work with Ferrari. Met with Enzo personally. He made tractors. He saw that Ferrari's transmissions were pretty much shit. So he was like, I can remake your transmission. Of course, Enzo, being the cocky son of a bitch he is, he's like, go fuck off. I don't need you. My cars are perfect. What happened? Fucking Lamborghini said, okay, watch this motherfucker. Mm-hmm. I'll make cars that completely compete with you, and I'll fucking blow you out of the water. And that's why we got competition like we do. People get pissed off, and most of them just in the mask hobby, it seems like they're afraid to piss off one dude. I don't know. Fuck that, man.
I'm not saying I'm afraid to piss off anybody, but I don't want somebody else or anybody to think I'm stealing something or stealing somebody's idea is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I honestly,
he's got a following, and you're gonna have those detractors, but dude, if you have a vision on something, and I'm not talking to you like specifically to you, Matt, at all.
Yeah,
I'm just speaking to people out there. Like,
in general,
if you got a vision, dude, just follow it. Just
go for it. Yeah, exactly. I agree, 100%, 1,000%. I agree.
Like, go back to the music thing, to that circle right there. Like when Chris was talking about, sharing what happened over the weekend. Yeah, I started thinking all sorts of crazy stuff. Like, I didn't want to bother him because I know that he's been planning this trip. It's a big trip. I don't know what the hell's going on. Plus, I don't even want to spit out the bullshit that I was feeling because I was not feeling good. Chris and I have talked privately, like 2026 has sucked. And I started thinking that I'm like, okay, all year I've had a sinus infection. I'm becoming an old man, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, man, this is really, I'm not doing good here or whatever. I'm actually was getting kind of a little scared too. So I'm like, there is no way I'm just going to shut myself off in my own little world, keep my feet up. I don't need to get on anything. People are going to nobody's going to sit around going, oh my God, I haven't heard from Scott in 2 hours. I wonder if he's okay. I know that
you bastard.
I know. Natalie texted me and said, Chris hasn't heard from you in 30 minutes. Come on now. No, so I was just kidding.
You can tell when Scott needs some space.
I don't want to, if you know how it is, if you're not feeling good, the last thing you want to do is burden someone on top of the fact that, and to me, this is a big thing that's going on for Chris and his family. And I'm not going to be like, man, I don't feel good. My foot hurts. Why? And ironically, he's going through all this shit. So it's a good thing I didn't pester. And then when you start, and I see Natalie, where was it? Where was that comment at? It's about Cleveland. I started laughing my ass off. I started thinking, I shared with Chris and everybody else about my trip up to Cleveland, Ohio, when I had a piece of shit escort that I could barely get up to 55, going up to Cleveland, thinking that car was going to die to go see. Oh shit. I got to do this because I was all like, I mean, I knew this was going to come out, but to go see Van Halen.
Yeah.
Up in Cleveland, not that, because that was a little earlier, but I love the fact that they've got this on YouTube that you could actually watch this now on the HD or 4K or whatever. And I'm like, you know, no matter how many times I watch it, whether it's my own personal copies or whatever, if I click play, I go back. I don't want to leave. And then I start watching Edward and watching that performance. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
Those were the good old days. And just watching Edward and how innovative he was. I was trying to get to that point of innovation and all that. Mm-hmm. He was just so damn good at what he did. No one questioned his innovation. Not a single soul. And it's like, well, he didn't. I love the ones that every once in a while, well, he didn't invent the tap. Even he said, I never said I did. Right. But he did a lot of things that blew so many musicians. And I just get so ticked off when I see YouTube videos, reaction videos. I love reaction videos, but when I see these kids like reacting to Edward Van Halen, like, it's like, oh, come on, man. Did you have to wait till the poor man passed away before we got these damn videos? But it's just, I really hope that someday you could have someone like him and others that they loved what they were doing so much that they never claimed that somebody was stealing from them. They innovated others and they cherished it and they loved it. And they loved other people growing from what they did. And I see that more today with the Myers community than I did 10 years ago.
You know what'll happen?
And 10 years prior.
Because you know what'll happen? Only us, we as a community, only we will be robbed. And we will rob ourselves. We will rob ourselves, because if you shut down all these other people that are trying to be unique, people that are trying to come up with their own ideas, people that are trying to be innovative, they may come along and they may be exactly what you're talking about right there. Just fell over. Damn, bro.
By the way, Daniel he's our Chris Farley. I swear to God, he is on these.
Damn, buddy.
He cracks us up all the time, man.
Hey, it's always nice to have a Chris Farley in the
Oh God, do we need Chris Farley in the world today. So sorry, Chris.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, all I was gonna say is you don't know what you're cheating yourself out of. Imagine if Eddie had been shut down. If they had shut him down, imagine if he cared so much, like if he put any, thought into that, like, oh God, I'm afraid now. I don't want to be innovative.
David Lee Roth did not want in the earlier years, like before they got big, before their first album came out in '78, when because they had to work like so many, they were practically running like so many bands back in the day in LA, back when LA was actually an awesome town. All the bands are going down Sunset Strip and they're performing all these places and all that. Mm-hmm. And David Lee Roth did not want Eddie to show the audience. He actually played a lot of his shit. People who had to see his ass more than the guitar at times when he was playing certain stuff. So
I just mean you're shooting yourself in the foot. Like
shutting
down any innovations that we could have, any fresh. I mean, and let's be honest, what we need in this hobby is a fresh breath of air. We need something new. Like we need something to re-energize. We all obviously all love it, and we know what we love, but the community as it is, I mean, we've seen how bad it can be, and there needs to be a whole rework of the whole fucking thing. Like it ain't working.
Yeah.
I honestly think with guys like Matt, Sherry, I feel so bad because I want to name those names that I'm seeing, I'm visualizing right.
There's tons. I mean, Joel Power. I mean, come on.
There's just, oh God, I apologize if I'm not saying your name right now, but it's because of you guys that I'm seeing so many incredible pieces of work from you guys. It's like, it's almost like it's nice to see this again, and it's a refreshment because it's almost like you guys are doing what that should have been done a long time ago. You guys are supporting one another, and I think that's the best thing in the world for all of us out there.
Yeah.
You do everybody does what they do, and everybody cheerleads each other on, and next thing you know, you got more people, I think, out there that are interested in your work. Just like I always try to find ways to pick apart things that I'm comfortable in sharing knowledge wise here. So I talked about Van Halen back in the day, LA, Sunset Strip, all those bands. People got a chance to see so many great music back then from so many artists. People were a lot happier because there was a larger variety and nobody was like, sure, there's competition. There's okay with healthy competition.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the acting like my shit don't stink and I own this crap, blah, blah, and this person did this and this person did that and blah, blah, blah. Oh my God.
Some of the greatest companies were based on putting the work in. Like, okay, I'll fucking show that guy. Behind the scenes, you didn't fucking compare and you didn't fucking, run your mouth about people and put it out there on Front Street. You just fucking, you said, okay, that sucked. How do I come back and beat that dude? That's what it used to be about.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Why don't we have that no more?
And I got to check in right now with everybody that's here with the three of us. I want to make sure that Daniel and Mike and H, are you guys okay? Because every time I look over, somebody's falling down or somebody's. I mean, because
I saw that. I was like, oh boy. I hope
it
wasn't in his own house because he should know that whatever he's tripping on is there.
Yes. So I can't because I'm
okay.
Yeah.
I got a big head, bro. It would take a bulldozer to take me out.
Well, I've got one here. So, just be careful, guys. We appreciate you being here with us. So be careful so you can continue being a part of more.
Yeah, we want to keep it that way.
How many people are here with us?
Right now it's just 9.
Okay.
Yeah,
we're
9.
thankful for that.
I can't see who's the number of people, but no, I was just curious. That's cool. That's what's up.
It's at a last minute thing too. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah, it wasn't announced or anything. No, yeah.
I'm so guilty of interrupting so many people at so many times, especially Chris. Matt, while you've got the opportunity to share, I mean, is there anything that like, oh shit, I wish I would have thought of this earlier? I know you have your top 5 Mount Rushmore. Is there still that one more? But this is your opportunity to like, all right, Scott, shut the fuck up. I've got something else I got to say.
No, you're good. You're good. Well, besides what my last one would be for Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, anything. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna like mute my microphone and let you, share what you got. Or you can talk about those mask stands again too.
Oh, well, yeah.
A little sneak peek. I think those are so cool.
The stands are pretty simple. Just a square, like 6x6. Piece of wood from Hobby Lobby and dowels and a couple of screws and sanding them and found a website that can print out some stickers for me and just I've found a way to get the movie style lettering and to where it can just be the letters and no background, which I feel like the background would make it a little bit
Are you using stencils or what's going on there?
no, it's just a sticker that has a like the stickers you see on somebody's car, like their Instagram name or something like that.
Okay, yeah, like
where it has like the back piece you have to peel off and then you stick it down and then you peel the top piece off and it just leaves the letters. That's
Sure.
what's going on here. It's hard to see. The lighting is bad in here, but there you go.
Gotcha.
So it just peels off, keeps the letters on there. But then I gotta take the smallest paintbrush and dip it in black ever so lightly and just fill in the little pieces of paint that came off because of the sticker. But I can do any movie style lettering and just put it, sand everything, put everything together, 3 to 4 coats of paint on each stand, and put the sticker on, and you got a nice decent kind of stand.
What are you charging right now for those guys?
What is up with this light, man? I swear, this
It's,
lighting.
Here's a little dork inside me when it comes to a video. It's the white balance too that'll do that to you. That auto shit throws it off, so don't feel bad.
Like that might be a little better, but
here, I'll get this again.
What do I charge? I'm charging $50 a piece, $50 a stand, and
Gotcha.
that's including shipping, in the U.S. And for anybody watching or joining or whatever, but this is a Kills sculpt.
I think it's fantastic.
That came from Val in Norway, and I just kind of added some latex right in here. I'm sorry, it's backwards.
No, it's good. It's
right in here,
Mm-hmm.
and the cheek in here. I just added a little bit of latex in there to give it that ends look. I adjusted the eye cuts a little bit, opened the mouth more, and gave it the ends paint job and hair job, and you got yourself in it. It basically, because everybody knows the Trick or Treat Studios ends masks are huge. They don't fit me at all. Like I could put one on, smack it, and it'll spin around my head a few times, but that fits like a Trick or Treat Studios Kills mask. So like I wanted to have one, for myself, have it fit like one, because I still will put on a costume and go out with my daughter for Halloween trick-or-treating, and I'm always Michael Myers, so I want to have one that fits.
Me too, sir. Yes.
By the way, there's Matt's social media right there. If you guys want to contact him, there you go.
Anytime.
DM him if you want to ask him any personal questions about his masks, like pricing, do it there. Because I can tell you right now, as someone who was born yesterday, you're not going to get any answers because people are like, Matt, now all these other artists are going to say DM me. So I'm just saving you some aggravation right there. So
contact the man, get you one.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah. No,
but I also want to give a shout out to a few other artists that have helped me along the way, especially with the trilogy masks. Like I said before, I had I wouldn't say issues or troubles like that with the dry brushing, but Matt Chandler with 31 Studios.
Oh yeah.
Definitely Caleb Shape Studios. He told me a couple of techniques. Yeah, dude.
Caleb's good dude, man. We just ran into him at oh god, Whorehound.
Yeah.
I can't think of it.
Nice.
We're hoping to have him on here as well.
Nice.
In the future.
I'm sorry. My light is so
don't worry about it. Video. I'm telling you what, that could drive you bonkers.
He was in there with Connor too.
With Connor, yeah, I know. I saw their I saw their pictures. That's fucking awesome what they're doing,
dude,
man.
You need to come down the next one. We could have a good fucking time.
How's that? Is that better? Yeah, that's a little better.
Yeah. Oh, here's I want to do this real quick too. Another he got everybody really good on April 1st too. I loved it. He was more or less.
Sale or something.
It was Andrew. He got everybody really good. He was basically talking about how he was just going to quit, the hobby and all that because it was just too much. On, I mean, I'm just paraphrasing. I mean, he had really good specific details. And as you're reading it, I'm like, wait, this is April 1st. This doesn't make any sense because he's like you. He's having a blast. He's very, he loves creating. He just
somebody that has all that going on, they're not quitting.
Yeah.
They're not fucking quitting. Ever. They're going to do that for the rest of their life.
And he's very transparent. He loves to share his work with everyone.
Yeah.
And he's very kind. He's very, you got any questions? He's there for you. He's don't take this the wrong way, Mr. Malpagano. I'm that old fart too, but he's the younger Nick Malpagano. He's very transparent on Facebook of what he's doing and all that. So
awesome.
Yeah.
I want to meet Nick one day. Like, I just want to meet him. He just seems like, he'd be so cool to just meet and just chill and hang out and, talk about what we're talking about.
Like, that's literally what we wanted from this when we started it.
Exactly.
Just to let people know what, these guys that we follow and we order from and give money to and all that shit. It was like, just give them an idea of who these guys are behind these fucking masks, dude. Like they need to know people.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many people doing what I do, and they've been doing it longer than me. And, I always tell people I'm late in the game. I've been doing it for like 4 years, and there's, people like Nick that have been doing it for over 20 years and others that have been doing it for over 20 years. And, people that have been doing it as long as me, maybe just a little bit longer than me. And they're amazing at what they do. There's a guy, he's definitely younger than me. I don't know how old he is. His name's Logan. I forgot what his Instagram name is. But he does the trilogy masks, and he does really good stuff. Like his followers, the number of his followers has been increasing slowly. And like, I remember a month ago, it was, maybe 100, like close to 200. Now it's like in the 250s or something like that.
Nice.
So yeah, like, and we both share each other's work, and we're always sharing each other's stuff, and then we always message each other like, "Thanks, homie," and he's like, "Got you, man," or vice versa, or something like that. Just supporting one another.
Man, I have to be an asshole right now.
You gotta go to the bathroom, don't you?
Yeah.
What the fuck you drinking?
I'm just seeing it to the right there. We got our guys that are constantly like you, and they know what the rules are at the top of the. In fact, we got quality control. It's almost like, so I got to get it out there.
Boys, listen, I swapped over to some PDS scotch. You're killing me here.
We technically haven't shared what Matt's been, and give a look. You talked about it earlier. What is exactly that you have there?
Me?
Yes.
Man, like I said, I can't pronounce it. I think Chris almost had it, but it's single malt Irish whiskey.
I tell you what, I actually need to. Every time I see this, I think it's almost like a reminder as I watch it later, or even post edit later. I'm like, okay, that's what you have to look for.
Yeah.
I am an Irish guy, and I love my Irish whiskey.
If somebody out there that's watching can pronounce it without looking it up on Google, I will make you a free mask. Just kidding. No, I'm not doing that.
I wish I was more in touch with my Irish roots. I'd tell you right instantly.
Yeah.
It's O'Malley. There we go. that's
O'Malley Castle.
No, please, somebody Google how to pronounce that, and so we know how to pronounce it. You know? But I'm not making you a free mask. I'm sorry. It's too much time into it.
and to prove my intelligence and my educational level, I'm just doing Scots.
Hey, keep it simple, man.
That's
right.
right.
Keep it simple.
I mean, it makes sense if you think about it. Kiss had so much success for so many years, like 50 years. And what did they do? They keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it simple.
Kiss. So
that's right.
Folks, we're going to probably only be on here for a few minutes longer because we talked about making sure that we don't go on way too long tonight. Because let's face it, it could go on way too long, and we gotta try to practice on what we preach by cutting back a little bit more.
You speak for yourself, motherfucker.
Yeah, I speak for myself.
Real quick. The kid I was talking about a minute ago, his Instagram is MH1 Props.
Look who it is.
There's Mr. Nick Malpagano.
Nick.
We have been talking about this young man for hours tonight, and I'm not kidding.
No, we haven't been talking about Nick at all.
Nick, we've been talking so much shit about you.
Nick,
what the heck are you drinking tonight?
Scott, here.
Oh yeah, I was actually thinking about having that earlier. So
yes, sir.
Nick was a guest.
Chris, did you just fill your glass up?
I did. I'm
all right. Well, hold on.
Peer pressure's a motherfucker, ain't it?
I know, but hey, this has never happened in my life before, so this is kind of like a celebration. So
Nick Malpagano. Just a question: would you be interested in coming in, sir?
He better
come on in for a live.
Better
Nick.
say more.
The funny thing of it is, I know we had him before, and I know that he'd like to come back with us again. So, if it's not tonight, we would love to have you back on again in the future. So I just want to make sure that I share that thought too.
I know, but right now,
better say more than just hi, guys. You better say more than that.
we have a guy that has the utmost respect for him, and I think it'd be fucking super cool right now.
And William, he forgot to add the O. So, okay, I'm not camera ready. I understand that.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come
yes,
on.
you are.
He's not down the mask pit. He's not down the mask pit.
Nick, come on. No. You're always camera ready, man.
I'll tell you what, you know what? He's got you there, Nick.
You're always camera ready.
You said something earlier. If you had an opportunity to talk to Nick, here you go. And he's with us right here, right now. So, I mean, he's more than
Nick knows. Nick knows. I told him, a few weeks back, like, I always support him. I always respect him.
Yes.
No matter what, like, all that bullshit that was going on, like, fuck them. I'm sorry, but that's how I feel.
Which one is?
But Nick, you're the man. Like, I was watching your stuff years and years ago before you had the 2018 and kills tutorials and stuff. But once I saw that kills tutorial, I was like, I have to do this. I'm doing it. So,
I'm just proud to say that my son technically has the NHK. I'm very proud of that.
I know Nick, Scott, I've seen you're welcome. You're welcome, Nick. Come on, man. Just join in. Just join in for 5 minutes. Nobody cares if you're camera ready. Nobody cares.
Are you in your boxers, Nick? It's
if
cool.
If you're in your boxers, then yeah, we might care. You're
right. Yes, he is the legend.
Just put on the robe like Hugh Hefner.
Right. Hugh Hefner.
Here. Talking about innovate. I mean, the innovational work that Nick has shared with us.
He won't do it.
You know what okay, the YouTubers out there, the Casey Neistats, how he's always inspiring content creators to get that camera out and just shoot, just record. That's how I think of Nick Malpagano. He inspires people to stay creative.
He does.
I don't care if your creativity is crayons to a coloring book. I mean, he inspires you with such a good spiritual, positive attitude.
Scott, whenever he likes or comments, or I'm sorry, when he comments on one of my mask pictures saying, love it or amazing or awesome work, I always say, thank you, Sensei. You know what I mean? I tell him literally, thank you, Sensei, because he's basically who I learned from in the beginning, very beginning.
Everybody loves the mask pit.
Yeah,
Everybody loves the mask pit.
Camera's not charged.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we're looking forward to a future, or part 2, I guess you could say. We had so much fun the first time around. And if you're like, what do you mean first time around? Guys, it's in the archives. And Mr. Nick Malpagano, who joined us, we were all meeting each other in our man caves, and we had a great time. So,
yeah.
I just know, oh, dear Lord. I mean,
is he talking to me or Nick? Who?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Are you overhauls? Yeah, well, actually, Nick, you'll say that. Share that again, Matt. Your overhauls and rehauls.
Is Daniel talking to me, or was he talking to Nick?
I'm going to say both of you right now. That way you could both respond.
Oh, well, I appreciate, if he's talking to me, I appreciate the compliment. Thank you very much. I mean, I always appreciate the compliments. Sorry. But yeah.
But yeah, I loved your concept of
rehaul
and
rehauls and overhauls.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah. Okay. If it's a rehaul, I consider a rehaul if somebody had a mask and they sent it to an artist to have it, painted up and haired. And so it's been done already. But say they're not satisfied with it, and then they send it to somebody else to rehaul it. They're rehauling it. I don't know. In a way, it might not make sense, but to me, it kind of does. And then if it's like something brand new, and you're doing something to it, you're kind of overhauling it. But if it's like if it's already been worked on and something's already been done, and then somebody else has to change it, you're rehauling it. You're redoing it. I don't know. It's just me.
Oh, I
kind of like a cover-up tattoo versus
I feel like I said it better the first time. I don't know.
I get it. I've always like watching, say, what Nick Malpagano with his videos, whether YouTube or Facebook, how he's made it very overhauling. And I related to that so much because I kind of feel the same way. And I'm also like, when you try to type in rehaul, am I misspelling something here?
Yeah.
But I get it. I understand 90% of it's rehaul. And I try to respect that. I try not to sound like I'm that old man that prefers the rotary dial phone over the, these smartphones. But I'm an overhaul guy. So
yeah,
I like when Nick chimes in on the rehaul.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. I wondered where that rehaul word came from.
I like when he spells it out, like overhaul.
Yeah. Nick adds a few W's in there.
Yes,
overhaul. Like he's from the South.
Now, Nick, I'm going to pretend like I just got my internet back, 5 minutes ago. Is there any new projects that you are working on for our next up and coming season? In other words, let's say it's still I can't tell anybody yet, but yes, I do have something coming up, or I have something planned. See, at least you could type that in.
Well, if I can just ask, if Nick comes on live whatever time next time that is, can I please be a guest as well?
Yeah.
Dweeb. Yeah, I mean, I would love that.
Yes.
God, I want to do a Wayne's World reference so bad right
Yeah. Are you mental?
Shaw.
Yeah.
I know.
Cheers to Wayne's World. That's one of the best movies right there.
Let's see. I'm
trying my best to upset people with my AI enhancement. Oh gosh. Nick, I remember seeing somebody comment on your it was an AI picture of you sitting in the mask pit, at your table like this and some masks or whatever, and somebody was just, talking shit about it. And I chimed in, I was like, you never talk shit about my AI profile picture. What's up, man? Like, why is everybody hating on Nick? Like, nobody should fucking hate on Nick.
There's a song from the Gin Blossoms, and I think the title was Jealousy.
Like,
I'm sorry, I got this music stuck in my head.
No, I mean, cool. I'm not saying anything because I literally don't know what to say. Like, I'm so over it.
I don't know. It's just, I'm the type, like, I try to hold back. Like, I don't want to start something, but it's like when it's so unnecessary, like that person kind of has to be called out on some kind of level.
People, it's high school. It's high school
it's
all
childish.
over again. I am sick of people tearing down other people just because they can't like do what they do, or they
trolling and jealousy. It's jealousy and trolling.
Exactly. It's childish, high schoolish, jealous bullshit. Like
if you ain't got nothing nice to say, then you just keep it moving.
And if you think about it, Nick's mask pit, he's made it clear to us. We get the idea. It's down in his basement, in his house. And his wife, they have a house, and he works on your mask downstairs. Yep. Now, chances are these people that want to be full of hatred and negativity and trolling, they're in their mom's basement right now, typing those negative words.
Yeah.
Just saying.
it's just so, come on, guys, let's be better. That's what I want to say. Just let's be better.
I mean, very much like don't hate, appreciate. Just
Daniel, Terry right now I know you've heard me say he's retired, and he's just he's not he's going through some stuff right now that he's not very comfortable speaking publicly on. That's all I can say right now.
If you follow Terry, I'm sure you have a sense of things, and if you want to reach out to him personally and just wish him well, I'm sure he would appreciate that. But
yeah, absolutely.
Right now, he's not in a position where this is like top of his list. You know what I mean? And I respect that.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Just Facebook, reach out to him there. Just say hi, Terry. I'm just thinking of you, and just leave it. Keep it. I mean, yeah, I'm being guarded for him, but it's just he's just going through some things right now. We'll just leave it at that, okay? I just want to be respectful to Terry and just say hi to him and leave it at that. So see, so many people comment with AI hate. This is true, but they get more views than I know. And
that's
you know what I've always had a kind of a interesting quandary for is the thin ringer. I always wanted to just stretch it one fucking time. I've seen him do this too many times.
Yeah. I was afraid.
Snap back and hit him in the face.
Yeah.
Wow, I
want to see
hilarious.
That thing in person.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. Yeah. The one thing, and I know Nick can definitely, I don't want to speak for him, but since he has a successful YouTube channel and successful community and Facebook and all that, and when you talk about the AI, it is so, I really shouldn't speak, but I've seen people that have been content creators for over 15 years, and they will still talk about the rye They'll still talk about the rhino. They'll
No,
talk. They'll
I was
talk.
answering William.
Oh, what the? Yes, the thin ringer is a fun. Yeah, it's just, but it's when people leave the hateful comments when they troll you. The best advice that I could give anyone out there, as soon as you see it, YouTube has this thing now which I absolutely love. It's not the person or the robots that are leaving the hateful messages on YouTube. You're not technically blocking, you're just removing them. In other words, they think that they're still able to leave nasty comments, but you're hiding them from your channel. You're hiding their comments. So they can say whatever they want, but it's never going to be posted. You're never going to see it, and nobody else will ever see it. So they keep on, ha, 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 but it's never getting posted.
Okay.
I
So it's
love
like
that.
kind of weeding out the bad eggs. Okay.
Exactly. So when you see those comments, and however level you see it as being hateful, just hide them completely. And then you'll never have to see that comment again. You move on with your day. You move on, because I myself personally have dealt with it. And I remember the first time I seen somebody lay such the ugliest words, it bothered me for a week, but yet I didn't focus on all the other healthy comments. I didn't focus on the, hey, you're doing a great job. I love your work. All the positive. I didn't think about those people. I was focused on that one negative comment. And no, the best advice, just get rid of it like that. And that way you never have to see it again.
You hear me?
Yep, we hear you.
Okay, cool. I figured I'd bring this guy out too.
People love my MC creepy. Catch up with all the other comments here. By the way, whatever reason, I'm not getting my notifications here. That's something I'll never understand about YouTube. You could put them all the time, and yet it's been going on for years now. I don't get it. I don't get it. So, but anyways, I think we're kind of caught up here. What you got there, Matt? You brought out blank.
William.
I'm sorry, Chris.
Just real fast. I was make sure your notifications are turned on. He said he's not getting his notifications. Make sure the bells. I know there's the bells and crazy things with YouTube to make sure you get notifications.
Yeah.
But in all fairness, William, we just kind of, had a fun time with recording. So we were just like, let's try a live. We gave no notice. That's partially on us, man.
Yeah, that's very true. We can always reach out to Justin. Can't hurt. We can always send him a message. That's Chris and I will always talk about these things privately. But I'm just being completely transparent there. So yeah, I don't want to say we will, but there's certain people that it's already, but never say never. I guess that's the best way for me to put it.
Does you mean Justin Mabry?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want to start, rattling off the tip of my tongue, but I have to respect the fact that, this is Chris and I's, sometimes I have to remind myself we should talk about some things, before I go off. Well, wait a minute.
I don't know how he'd feel about that, because we both have past experience with Zephyro, and I know he's,
yeah.
I don't know. We've ran into him, and we really, at least I don't want to speak for you. I've never personally talked to Justin, but I've ran into him at the horror cons and stuff. Have you ever talked to him, Scott?
Just once before.
Okay.
No, I haven't had any, but
I mean, he seemed distant, or not distant, but decent, but he was just approaching me as someone who came up and appreciated his work.
Yeah.
Of course he's going to be nice. I don't know. That'd be cool to talk to him, but I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Messaged Justin like yesterday or 2 days ago. I'm trying to see what's up with another Night Owl H6, but you know,
Nick, if you're still here, you did recently. What was it? An H? And I'm sorry, Mike. We'll get into what you got because since we're on the, what was it? An H2O or an H, or what was it?
yeah, I saw Nick just did a TOTS H2O, I think.
An H2O.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said, even though he doesn't care for it, he doesn't care for those masks really, but he still did one for, I guess, for a customer or something. But I mean, it looked good.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Definitely looked good.
So, what do you got right there? I'm sorry, you got this.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. It's just another 3DK. It's actually one of the upgraded ones that Jimmy just did this year. You know, he said he tweaked the Kirk eyes, the eyebrows, the ears a little bit more. It's, I mean, like I said earlier, you know, it's just my opinion. You know, everybody's allowed to have their own opinion. Like, this is the best Kirk I've ever seen, but you know, that's just me.
It's got a nostalgia vibe to it, big time. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, because I'm looking at this from, and I'm gonna just show you what my eyes are seeing right now. Obviously, are you using like a webcam or?
It's just the camera on my laptop.
Well, I trust me. So that's right. You were saying your laptop. It definitely has, like a nostalgic. Now, granted, I'm looking at a blank right now.
Yeah,
it does. It does have like an old school vibe to it.
It really fucking does. That's why I love it so much. It's like, I mean, obviously, I have to trim this off, and you know, after that, it's ready for anything. It could be a Kirk, and now my lighting is like so crazy looking. Hell, you know, it could be a Kirk, or it could be a H1. It could be an H2.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my lighting is like
it's
horrible
okay
right now.
You're good, man. Don't worry about it.
But it's like when I saw Jimmy post one of his first 3DKs before the 3DK SE. I don't know if that was in 2024 or early 2025 or whatever. Like, I saw it, I was like, I have to have one of those. Like, that is 78 Myers right there. And I've had one, and I made it, you know, I made one my personal. I ended up selling it just because, you know, I knew I was getting a new one. And what's up?
I just have I mean, I obviously know the history, the lore behind the 3DK, how he came up with, you know, that concept of things. What's your thoughts on Jimmy's past work, the original perhaps, or the follow up to that? Because I have both of those here. I just wondering how you think about those compared to the 3DK.
His original?
Yeah, it was called the original.
Oh shoot! I forget. I would have to see it. Can you pull up?
Absolutely.
Pull it up.
Yeah, and Nick, with the delay, I don't know if that may be just set up purposely like that. And Nick, I know you and Jimmy Falco are very close friends. Have you guys ever thought about doing some collaboration work together? I mean, I know there's been something. Yeah, trying to think back in the day. I don't know. I just kind of wonder if you guys ever thought about doing some collaboration, or maybe some of, I'll just leave it at that. I think that question's simple enough.
Yeah, the 3DK is awesome. It's definitely like,
we had a chance to meet Jimmy last September at Mask Fest at Sharon in Cincinnati.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had one done in 78, of course.
Of course, yeah. You have to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Grungy, dirty, how I like them, you know what I'm talking about.
So,
but I mean,
what is the backstory on that mask? I'm sorry, I'm not sure.
And then
Yes, that's
as
right.
far as the H2 version,
Yeah.
like that's what I'm wondering. Just like your eye, I'm wondering what you think about the progression of things. Like this is the, I mean, it was just called the original.
The original. Yeah, see, I might have started like really seeing Jimmy and noticing his stuff and following him maybe after that. I'm not.
Okay.
I don't know if if I remember seeing the original before, but I mean, it looks dope.
I can draw the similarities. That's what I'm wondering. I know he did what he did with the 3DK, and
Yeah,
it's awesome, but I can see certain like features in the 3DK that I see in the original as well.
yeah.
And I was just wondering your thoughts on that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard to see, like how to see the similarities and or differences
Over a camera, yeah.
over the camera right now. I mean, from what I can see, I mean, like I said, the shit looks dope, dude.
I want to real quick.
That's
I
nice.
gotta share this with what Nick's been doing here lately with these photos from her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. The duct tape
Yes.
knife.
Yeah,
Yes.
he was like, you can see the duct tape,
Yes.
and the tip of the knife is gone.
That's so crazy.
I love these
That's awesome,
photos.
man.
It's
Yeah.
like, it's amazing.
And I'm exactly. Yep.
This right here.
Yeah, that's dope. Nick, I'm sorry, but if anybody doesn't like you, then I don't like them. Like, fuck them.
They're just they're just some. There we go.
That one
Yeah,
right there. I was like,
that's-
damn, that's sick.
That's a shot right there.
God, every time I look at these photos, this brings back the little kid of me again.
Yep.
Could you
Every
imagine like
photo,
being behind that camera, just like chilling out on set? Like,
yeah,
that'd be so fucking
or
cool.
just my mind is automatically thinking, okay, obviously John's directing right now, but I can't help but thinking Nick Castle standing there right there, and I'm thinking, I'm just visualizing Nick underneath that mask. It's just like, I get excited, and still, it's I don't know, I feel like a little kid again when I look at this stuff.
Scott, like when I see this picture, all I picture is John Carpenter. Like he's speaking, he's talking to Nick, even though he's got his back to him. He's showing what he wants Nick to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He's telling him, he's like, look over the railing, holding the knife up, like seeing where your prey is going right now. Like, this is what I want you to do. You know what I mean? He's doing his job. He's directing. That's what I picture. That's what I hear when I see that picture.
I just yeah,
It's got to be hot.
Yeah, I just, man.
Nick, when I'm trick-or-treating with my daughter wearing that mask, I take my mask off at least every 10 minutes because I'm sweating my life away.
I didn't think that here we are. I'm not going to do, because as more time goes by, I don't like to say 1978 because it makes me think, all right, now we got another 45, another 46, another 40. So I'm thinking, okay, here we are. We're always here. Okay, you got a table full of masks right there. Chris has tons of masks. Nick has his mask. Or sorry, Nick has his mask pit. And it's all over this damn mask right there.
This right here. Exactly. A bunch of nerds drooling over a bunch of nerds drooling over a fucking William Shatner mask that turned into, this.
And let's Nick type it in. And we know no pressure. What was the price, Nick, of that mask in shop in Hollywood? I don't want to say it. I want Nick to, you know what I mean? I want him to we're pretending he's showing his camera right now with us.
The more I talk about it now, like I think we're in love with the fact that they caught lightning in a bottle.
Oh, hell yeah.
They
Nick,
caught.
you know your camera is charged now, Nick. Just join in.
Yeah.
You know you want to. You know you want to. We want you to.
Nick Molpagano. What
on.
would Nick Castle say? He'd say, "Let's roll, motherfucker."
What would Nick do?
He'd get in front of that camera right now.
And we know what he's drinking,
know
a
it.
Diet Coke right now.
Yeah. That sounds good too, with Diet Coke. Yeah.
Oh man, it's why our obsession.
That shot, I don't know if you got the same guy where I got the kills mask that I made the ends out of, Val from Norway. He made the Hallway Reaper 78 or the HR 78. Like I said, he doesn't do horror anymore, but that mask reminds me of that last shot that you guys just had up where he's standing behind the sheets. Yep. Exactly what it looks like. But
you know, it's funny. You could see the H2 right there. That's, you know, that stretch kind of vibe.
Yeah.
I can see it on the right side.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
Come on, Nick. Just join in, man. You know you want to.
I know he's got some shit to say.
Damn it. That's that damn, as they say, holy grail we're constantly you're chasing. It's like, you want the stretch? Well, just buy that mask, go back in time, get the flux capacitor, put in the back of your car, go down to Hollywood, have Tommy Lee Wallace pay it for you.
Yep.
Oh man, it's amazing.
I know, but yeah, it is crazy how, you know,
Think how many gallons of water that costs us just to produce those photos.
Yeah. When I saw Halloween 70, I had no idea the movie would haunt me for the rest of my life. Yeah. I mean, I more so for you, absolutely, no doubt about it.
That means two different that could go two different ways for Nick. Definitely. Nick just joined.
All righty. Well, I'm gonna do one more thing and let's see here.
Absolutely. Nils.
Yep. Nils. What's he? Germany, right? Or is somewhere else?
God, I'm drawing a blank right now. But yeah, Nils Rucker. He's fucking.
All right.
I love the Starman, dude. I absolutely love the Starman.
Yeah, that Starman mask is nice. I think Caleb at Shape Studios just got one. I think I saw he posted a picture on Instagram, whether it was his story or a post. He definitely has a Starman on his hand. So
I love it. I've been dancing around the fact of getting one for a while now.
Yeah,
I think I might just have to pull the trigger though.
Pull the trigger, yeah. Hey, sometimes you just got to pull the trigger.
I don't know who I want to do it though. Have you ever had a Starman?
No, I have not. I have not been the only 78 style or H2 finishes I've been able to do is either 3DK SE, or like Tots Kirks. You know, nobody has like reached out to send me like an indie sculpt. Yeah, not yet. Nobody has really reached out to me to want to send me an indie sculpt of a 78 or an H2, like whether it's Starman or a Nag mask or anything. So, you know,
don't you threaten me with a good time?
If anybody, hey, I'm threatening everybody with the great time.
I might have you do that, brother.
Hey, I'm down, man. You know, I'll hook you up.
I just thought of something with Mask Fest, and I could speak for Horror Hound in September if they do it this year. And of course, we had a chance to see Jimmy Falco last year with it. You know, it would be really amazing, Nick, to see maybe the two of you could like take a car trip, put all your, reserve a table at your Mass Pit in Sharonville, Cincinnati, Ohio. I mean, I think you get the idea what I'm getting at, guys. Does that kind of make any sense? To have Nick Malpagano at Mass Pit there, you know, in all seriousness, Nick, have you ever thought about that? You know, you make your local conventions of.
Nick, if you made the trip down here, I would get you drunk as fuck in the man cave over here. We will have.
So
what was his drink? What was his drink? I forget.
I forget too, but we see where Chris is. You know where he's going with here. I was just trying to.
I would get you drunk as fuck, sir.
I was just thinking of, you know, well, you know, okay, here we go. Oh, you did one con, never again. Okay, well, something tells me that's completely your.
What was it in New York though, Nick? Be honest with us.
Like
now.
Can he elaborate on that? Can he explain why never again? Maybe just a smidge.
We weren't there. Is that why?
That might be it. You know, I don't want my head to seem too big, but you didn't have us there with you, Nick. We would have showed you a good time.
Mike, you know what? It's you asked earlier. I know Chris and I, we have to get busy on those masks. We can't use the weather as an excuse anymore, even though ironically it got cool again tonight, but it's not going to, spring is definitely here because I've already cut my grass twice already this year. And it's like,
same.
Damn. So yeah, we're going to get busy on this mask here soon.
I'm up to
We might have to reach out to Matt to give us some advice again on how to do these things. It's been a while.
Hey, I'm down to give any kind of advice. You know,
it's
people have helped me, and I'm willing to help others, which I already have. Go ahead.
No. Please go ahead.
I was just going to say real quick. You know, there's some other up and coming mask producers or mask paint overhaulers that have asked me questions about herring or painting, and I'm like, yeah, I'll help you out, whatever, because people have helped me out.
Oh, that's right.
You know,
both Matt and Nick. What are your guys' thoughts on Lincoln wool?
Lincoln wool.
Yeah, I've used it quite a bit. No, as if I listen to me say this as if I've been doing some. I was using it more than enough years ago. I like.
Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. What?
Horicon local casino had about 15 masks. Yeah, what? Wow.
What?
One mask sold all on Facebook the next day. What?
Nobody bought it. You got to be fucking kidding
me. I could. Okay, let's fast forward 2026. I could definitely see it being more affordable to sell them on Facebook than it would be at convention right now. It's a bunch of BS that didn't happen for you there. I'm sorry to hear about that, but
that's insane.
Yeah,
whoever those people were that didn't get from your table that you had set up are morons, but whoever got them the next day are smart people.
Holy shit.
But logically right now, if I was in his shoes, just toss aside that experience. I mean, I don't want to ruin my fun in the future or anybody else's, but I think in Nick's case, because let's face it, I would say his majority of popularity is Facebook. YouTube would be a slightly second behind. I could be wrong about that, but I feel like Facebook is his definite one outlook for visual videos. It would make more sense that he would have more sales there than the cost that it would be this day and age to go to a convention. I'm just assuming, because let's face it, we all probably have that same feeling when we go to the grocery store. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Especially you guys.
I'm going to say people didn't know what the fuck they were looking at. And obviously people who follow him on Facebook knew what the fuck they were looking at.
Absolutely.
No.
Excuse me. There's been people that have told me you need to make a bunch of masks and bring them to a convention and, set up a little booth or table or something. I'm like, well,
damn.
I don't know yet.
I guess it's kind of like, Okay, we'll use Creepy Customs for an example. They are having lunch. They are having luck at convention. They're having lunch right. I'm sure he is, as much as he's probably been staying up constantly working on these coveralls. But
Don't bother him. Don't bother him.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
It seems like that's working for them, is the conventions, because but then again, I could be wrong. I could be so wrong about that.
I think it's everything. I think it's all the platforms, you know, Facebook, Instagram, conventions, you know.
I hate to say it. I really hate to say this one. TikTok, the way it's presented, it's like the big avenue of video streaming. And the reason why I hate saying that is because I'm just not a fan of 10-second videos or what. I don't know. I'm gonna shut up.
Like I said, I don't have a TikTok, just Facebook and Instagram. That's it. What kind of wool were you asking about, Scott?
Lincoln wool.
Lincoln wool.
Yeah, it's of course a sheep. Yeah. Well,
I don't have Lincoln wool, but I've been using something new, and I actually did a little comparison video for Nick. You know, I just took a video and sent it to him over Facebook Messenger, because you know, neither he or me could find camel hair anymore.
Yeah.
But this right here is brown Icelandic. It's the company is called Laughing Lamb Fibers, and in my opinion, I think it's better than the camel hair. It's a little bit darker. It feels softer. It's not as rough feeling as camel hair, and it's cheaper. It's cheaper than the camel hair. So I did a comparison video for Nick, sent it to him over Instagram, and you know, he saw it and he was just like, "Thank you for the video." So because he, you know, I remember he made a post asking like, "Can anybody find camel hair anywhere?" And I said, "I've been looking myself, but I found this. Once I get it, I'll do a comparison video for you and let you know what I think, if that means anything." But you know, I sent him the video and he said, "Thank you for the video." So
I've still got 2 things of Lincoln wool up top. I mean,
yeah, this is Lincoln wool right here. I know it's not very justifiable since it's on the mask already, but it was non-bleached, of course. You know, I don't want to say blonde, but you know, yellow. It's natural. And I was using the acid dye, you know, to give it, and it's amazing. But yeah, this is the Lincoln wool. It's thick and it's soft. It was Roland Kelly that said, I asked him one time, and he said Lincoln wool. This was years ago. I said, "Oh, really?" And just from my, you know how it is, you always see it differently with your own 2 eyes.
Sure.
It just, I'm like, why does this give me kind of a original vibe look to it? I don't know, but I could be delusional about it. But this is on a tots that I did, a Kirk tots and all that, but it's just thick and soft.
Yeah.
And it was affordable too. I mean, I'm a cheap ass when it comes to so many things. So that ought to tell you right there. But
yeah, I'll tell you, mohair is expensive.
Yeah, I've seen that. Oh my gosh.
For like a pound of mohair, it might be like $130 to $150. So
I'm not sure people realize how much hair needs to be put on there in order to get the right look. Like
a good amount. I mean, you know, if you get a pound of hair, you know, a pound of hair might do all these. And, you know, but obviously this is different hair. This was mohair, the H2. This was that stuff I just showed you guys, the Icelandic, I think it's called. And this is the faux fur. But
so Nick has some Icelandic. I haven't used it yet. I like the tech. Yeah, I do. There's something about this texture on it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Nick, did you get some after I showed you the comparison video with the Icelandic and camel hair? I like the Icelandic stuff. I mean, that's what's on that's what's on this Kills Ends mask. So, but
I mean,
and I don't know if you guys can see like the
I'm
color
not sure what
texture
you
there.
have going into that, but to take what you just showed us into what got styled there, that probably took quite a bit of fucking time right there.
Yeah. That bag of hair I just showed you, that's exactly what this is. So, you know.
Now,
Man.
do you guys use rubber cement glue or whatever for that? For the burnt side, are you guys using like the rubber cement glue or something like that?
Yeah, I think it's yes.
For which side?
For the side that was the left side of the mask, where it was
in here? Like in the hair?
Yes.
I mean, honestly, I kind of tried something different, and you're welcome, Nick. I see you say thank you. You're welcome. Of course. Thank you for everything. I mean, I just kind of, I just kind of brushed this side like really hard and just kind of compressed it.
Yeah.
And took a hair dryer and just kind of pushed down on it with a hair dryer. And then I took a small little torch that I have, a little hand torch, and just lightly, slowly, very carefully started burning it throughout. I know it's hard to see, but any black in there, that's actual charcoal from burning it.
Technically, Chris has that same concept behind him.
Yeah.
So I did that too. I was like, well, if it was burnt, I was going through this assembly line of kills in my living room at one point, just trying to do that thing. And I did that one. I'm like, I'm going to try actually burning it.
Yeah.
So that's what I did.
Yeah. That's always what I've done for kills or ends. I've just always burnt it. Sometimes I burn too much and like a little chunk will just be missing, or you can see the rows of hair and I'm like, fuck. But that's how you learn. Like we talked about before, you know what to do next time and what not to do next time.
Yeah. It's almost like I can't help but think of John Carpenter's The Fog. How do you control it?
Yeah. There you go. But and then after burning it one time, I think I sealed it with some Plasti Dip just to kind of hold some of that like charcoal, like crispy pieces in there. I mean, a lot of it fell out, but that's okay. And I just kept burning it. But once you spray Plasti Dip or something in it, I mean, that stuff is extremely flammable. You better have like a spray bottle of water on hand, or just get ready to blow out a flame or something like that. But once I had it where I had, and then take a hair dryer again in between and just push down and brush back with it. Yep, there it is. And,
I wonder, does that singe or does it actually catch?
If you hold a flame to it long enough, it'll catch, and then you really got to blow it out. But if you just kind of lightly hold a flame to it, it'll just singe.
Okay, that's what I'm wondering. I do like the flame patterns for woodworking. I work with some of the tables to get the burn look on them.
Okay,
really popular to do that. So I'm wondering if I could apply that with like maybe a low strength blowtorch. I wonder if it could even be more effective. Not necessarily a map gas, but just enough to singe it to where it starts to melt into it. I'm wondering.
Yeah, it's possible. Here, I'll show you. It's like a tiny little
torch.
Tiny little torch.
I was using a Bic lighter on mine.
I mean, this is like you go to fucking Walgreens or something and get one of these. You know what I mean? Behind the counter. That's it. But and once I have it where I have it, then I'll spray more Plasti Dip and then like another kind of like hairsprayish type spray in it, and then obviously add your mold, and then I'll add a little bit of green paint here and there throughout it just to give it that green moldy effect. It's whatever you want to do to it for real.
I'm gonna be real, Matt. I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate Nick coming on. I appreciate everybody that came on tonight because I'm honestly kind of inspired. I want to get back into this shit. Scott, please let this get a match under our asses, and let's get to work, man.
Well, you know, we got people. Actually, it's nice. They're depending on us to get this done, and it's yeah. I miss it too. Yeah, got to get that. It's like you say, get that. And I think it's going to take like 5 minutes, and all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, you get addicted to it again and all that. But yeah, I can't. Yeah, Matt, Nick, everyone here, thank you so much for joining us here tonight. It's I want to say for us Meyer fans, it's been very educational. It really has been. Maybe for some of you, well, I already knew this, but for some of us, it's been like, holy crap, that's a really good idea. I mean, it's just, I love that stuff. And
well, hey, like I said before, you know, I've had to give shout outs to other artists that have given me tips. You know, you guys know who you are. I've mentioned you. If you're watching, you know, thank you. You know, if you'll see this later, you know, thank you. But yeah, thank you, Nick. I mean, when Nick Malpagano tells me nice work or something, that's a great feeling right there.
Mm-hmm. And I can't help but think of, I mean, with your back with the white cardboard, you know, to help to show off the mask. And please, I know you get it, but I think of Nick Malpagano from his videos where he would do that with the white card, just so it could show you the mask more, you know. I just figured, because I know you guys wanted like a clean background. I figured I would just put this here. I have this for taking photos of the mask when I'm done. I have a black one just like it for taking photos. I figured the white one might be a little bit better for the background of the video. So yeah. No, it's perfect. It's perfect. It's well, right. You said earlier, keep it simple, and that's exactly what you guys are doing. So it's all that's what life's about, is just keeping it simple, you know. Yeah. I tell you what, I try to do that more and more. The older my body tells me that. Yeah. It's like, man, I wish I had it. So, all right, guys. Well, I've looking forward to everything again. So, you better get a PC or a PS5, man. I'm trying to whip that ass. I know. I know the Halloween game's coming, right? Yes, Nick Malpagano. We're talking about the future Halloween game. We're getting excited about that. Nick, you better get one too. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but you better get a PS5 or something, man. Let's see, hey, there's the W in overhaul. Yes, so, you know. Yes, that's another place where I got the overhaul from. It's like, you know, that made sense to me when Nick would say it. So it's like, yeah, an overhaul is an overhaul. The rehaul is like if you're overhaul or you're rehauling somebody else's work already. So yeah, the rehaul just sounds something. You know what? I'm gonna be polite and say, yeah, it is what it is. And folks, yes, thank you so much for watching our live streams. And Nick, everyone here, Nick, we would definitely love to have you again as another guest as we meet you in your mask pick again. And yes, Matt, we'll make sure that you join us as well too. And William, you're always been a major support. It's, you know what, you're here now. We're going to go ahead and cut it off. Mike, thank you so much. I hope Daniel's okay. I know he's fallen down a few times. I don't want to forget anybody else. Mike, you're always here with us. Mike, by the way, I'm feeling much better. I have been also made sure that I have been drinking water too with this. You know what's going on, Mike. And yeah, I think I got everybody here. And of course, MH Reels and all that. So, all right, guys, I'm going to shut the hell up. And I don't know. I'll leave it at that, and we'll see you soon. Oh, and yeah, let's look forward to a posted video that we already did with Matt. There you go. There you go. We did? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did. I think so. Oh, yeah, we did. That's right. Yeah, we did. All righty. Hey, I just want to say thank you guys for having me. It's been an honor, been a pleasure. Thank you for inviting me on your show. It means a lot. Thank you. Absolutely. It was a lot of fun. Hope to do it soon. Hopefully with a Mr. Hugh Hefner coming on. Yeah, Nick, put your robe on, get your camera charged. Let's go. Come on. All righty. I'll be back. Let's go. Yes, come on, do it. And everybody, don't
Don't get me started with Arnold impressions or Stallone. Come on, let's go. Come on, Nick.
I know a couple.
I always just I like it like just everybody get down. That's all I can do.
The chopper.
Oh man.
Hit that button. Ow.